This is Colin O'Keefe for LXBN TV, checking in with another video from LegalTech New York 2012. I'm here with Rajan Gupta, Corporate IT Legal Manager at Qualcomm. Starting off, how do you leverage technology efficiently, to work with law firms and really provide, valuable information to them?
So one of the first things we do is we ask the question, right? Do you have a process? What is your process? Often there's a tendency to run to a solution, which consequently leads to perhaps poor adoption. So how do we mitigate that? One of the first things is we look at the process, we try to ferret out the requirements, and then we determine whether a solution is required. If a solution is required, then we go through the vetting and the evaluation of technology before we select a vendor. And then once we select the vendor, one of the first things we do is conduct a proof of concept. During the proof of concept, you really get to see the rubber meets the road. Does this technology meet your needs? Does it fulfill your requirements? And then from there we move forward with an implementation.
I see. And what non-traditional tech tools are available for law firms in order to improve, efficiency in business strategy, that type of thing? So looking at, cloud computing, wikis, that type of thing. What's available on that end for law firms?
So I can answer from legal department's perspective. I think with cloud computing, it's more of an awareness program. I think there's questions around security and liability. If you can get those addressed and to the satisfaction of attorneys, then cloud computing is a good option to leverage. Now, in most cases, from a legal department perspective, everything is in the cloud, in essence, because you may have your own infrastructure that's internal, but it's transparent to them. So essentially, it's almost a cloud. The only difference is now it's over the internet.
Yeah, that makes sense. And lastly, I was just going to say, how important is communication in providing technical support to lawyers in terms of building that relationship and relaying valuable information to them?
So one of the first things that I think my challenge is gaining that trust, building that relationship with attorneys. You have to be adaptive. You have to be flexible. You have to keep your ego on the side, right? So it's important to work with attorneys to understand what's in it for them, right? As it is in it for you as well, and then work together to educate each other. From an IT perspective, we get educated with some of the legal terminology. From a legal perspective, they get educated with some of our IT terminology, like what are requirements, what is a project plan, what are toll gates, what are milestones. This is new to attorneys. They don't necessarily care, but it's important for them to recognize that these are important for ensuring a good implementation.
That makes sense. All right, perfect. Once again, Rajan Gupta, Corporate IT Legal Manager with Qualcomm. Like you said, it's always interesting working with check egos at the door. But once again, for more videos from LegalTech New York 2012, be sure to check out lxbn.lexblog.com. Thank you, Raj.
Thank you.